Okay, well, great to see you again, Vic. Thanks for coming
And
out to see us. I'm back at Crown and Manor, which we were both members of. What inspired you to become the Arsenal women's coach? Was it something you'd ever thought about, or did it just come about by chance?
No, it came about because the GLC put sports officers in most clubs in London surrounding because of the problems we had in hooliganism and the game going the wrong way at that point. And we tried to get it back on track, and I think by their initiative in saying we'll put people in and we'll try and get people together and locals to let them know that the game isn't all about people fighting in the streets and things like that. And I think they did a good job, in fairness, and I thought it worked well, and they're still working today. So that sort of probably speaks volumes for their initiative in the first place.
Was it something you felt an obligation to do to run the women's team, or did you always want to be a coach?
Well, I've been a coach previous, and after coming out of football in terms of playing, and was interested in what I was doing, and obviously the girls scenario came about because I employed a girl that was actually playing in senior women's football at the time, and when I discussed it with her, we had a discussion on how it ran and how it worked, because I didn't have a clue, and I didn't have a clue whether there was a local team or whatever. I later found out that there was an Islington ladies that played as well, and I asked them to form part of the club as well, and they came with us. A lot of them girls played for the club itself in either the first team or the reserves. That was a big help for us to build on that, because these girls already were in playing. When we discussed it, she said their team are getting all old together, as it were. She was in her early 30s or late 20s, and she said it would be fantastic because I said to her, I'm thinking about maybe going to the board and see if we can get a team together. Because I also had two local girls that went on to one work in the shop and managed the shop, and another that played for England, so got England caps, and that was lovely. And come from sort of the Chapel Market in that area, Sarah has now gone on and got her own printing company, which she's doing really well in, for football shirts and numbers and names and that type of thing. Yeah. And Michelle has a family and is now, obviously she had to retire early because she had a knee problem, but not until, as I say, she had got a number of caps for England, which was fantastic.